Good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Okay, so today we were supposed to discuss the other two theories of motivation. So I'll start with McClellan's theory of motivation. Okay, I think people are still joining, so let us just wait for 2 minutes. Let everyone join, and then we will discuss. Okay, so McClellan, in his theory, what he has found out that there are some individual needs. Okay, there are some individual needs, and based on these individual needs, different individual gets motivated. Some gets motivated due to some other individual need, and some get motivated due to some other individual needs. So it depends on the person which need he considers to be important, and which is the need which is influencing on the motivation factor. Okay, so what he found was that every individual has basically three needs inside them. Okay, basically they have three needs inside them, and these three needs are achievement, affiliation, and power. But everyone doesn't get motivated by all the three needs. One need acts as a superior within an individual, and that need is only responsible for a particular person to get motivated. Okay, so in his experiment, what he found was, he has observed, okay, he has observed that there are few people who have a high need to achieve. Okay, they have high goals, they have high aim in life, and they want, something very bigger to achieve in life. And those person, to meet their goals, they are trying, they used to give their best. Okay, they used to give their best, and they make some goals in their life. Okay, and to meet those goals, they give their best, and they try to achieve what they have dreamt of achieving. Okay, what these type of people believe is, they believe in advancement in their life. Okay, so what do these people do? They keep on asking for feedback from the other people about their work, and they appreciate what others feel about their work, and they want their hard work to be recognized. Okay, and they want to feel that they have accomplished something. And when they are getting a feedback from the other people, so that is acting as a motivating factor for them to work in a more better way, so that they can achieve something more and more, whatever, in comparison to whatever they have achieved in their life. So these people, for this type of people, achievement is acting as a motivation factor. If they achieve, they are motivated. Understanding? বুঝি পাইছানে? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next need is the affiliation need. Now what is this? People who have needs of affiliation, they are always in the mood of interacting with others. Okay, they believe in building relationships with new influential people. They do not believe in making relationships with ordinary people. What they used to do is they always look for people who can who can have an influence in their life in a positive way. Okay, and this type of people, they always are having the tendency of being appreciated and liked by others, and they want others to believe in them. If you believe in them, that acts as a motivating factor for them, that I am being believed by the other people, that I'll do this work properly, so I'll have to do it. So that is acting as a motivation factor for these people who puts an emphasis in the needs of affiliation. Okay, and they also feel pleased in helping one another through their context. They are not confined people. What they want, what type of people are these people? Are, they like to be with people who are influential or who will have a better influence in their life, so that they will, they can work for achieving their goal in a positive manner. Okay, so it is not that they are only getting influence, they also believe in helping others also by giving them also some kind of advices, or like some kinds of good piece of advice. Okay, so they believe in helping others and be helped by others by building relationships. Clear? So here need of affiliation will be acting as a motivation factor for these people. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next is power. Now there are one class of people in every organization, you can say, or in everywhere, who likes to have authority. When you are giving that person authority, that person gets motivated to do the work. But if he doesn't feel that he is getting the authority, he feels demotivated. So here these type of people are motivated by power feel. When they feel they are in power, they get motivated. Okay, but when they do not feel that they have the power, or they have the power like to make any important decisions, or their decisions are not taken into account, they do not feel motivated to work. Okay, understanding? So they feel the need of lead, and they like to make a mark. They want to be recognized by people, and they want people to know that he is the person who is in power and his decisions are to be respected by others. Then that type of person always gets motivated to hold his position, or to carry out his work, whatever he is responsible for. Understanding? So this type of people, they want what? They want recognition, they want name from the action of others. In fact, this type of people are like, they will let others do the work, and out of the work done by others also, they want their name. Understanding? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically we have discussed that McClellan has categorized people into 3 types based on their needs, and he has described these needs in such a way, and this needs, how it is acting as motivating factor in different individual. I hope this theory is clear to everyone, this theory of motivation. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let us move to the last theory of motivation, that is theory X and theory Y. Now what is this theory X and theory Y? This was given by Douglas McGregor. Okay, he was an eminent social psychologist, and he has divided management style into 2 contrasting theories. 2 contrasting theories because these 2 theories are just the opposite of each other. Okay, what he has found is he has divided the concept of motivation into two types, where he has divided the management style into two types basically. In theory X, what he has done, this theory is basically believing that employees are naturally unmotivated only. There is no motivational factor for employee, and employees do not get motivated due to any reason. They are always unmotivated, they are always disliking work, okay? And since they are always unmotivated, they dislike their work, now it is the responsibility of the organization to make them work. Now if a person is not motivated only, how you will make him work? So for making those persons who are not motivated for any of the reasons, a kind of management style has to be adopted, and that management style is authoritarian management style, where the management will give orders, they will force the employee to do. They do not care whether the employee is motivated or they are liking their work, but their intention will only be to make the employees work so that the organizational goal is achieved in any way it is possible. বুজি পাইছানে? এইটো থিওৰি মতে হৈছে মেনেজমেণ্ট ষ্টাইলটো সদায় মানে একদম ইন পাৱাৰ আৰু অথৰিটেৰিয়ান অৰ্ডাৰ টাইপ দিব। এমপ্লয়িজ মোটিভেট হৈছে নাই হোৱা সেইটোৰ লগত কোনো কথা নাই। এমপ্লয়িজে কাম কৰিবই লাগিব, মোটিভেট হ'লেহে যে কাম কৰিব বা ছেটিছফাইড হ'লেহে যে কাম কৰিব, ডেট ইজ নট দ্য কনচাৰ্ণ অফ দ্য অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন। সেইকাৰণে তাহাঁতৰ মেনেজমেণ্ট ষ্টাইলটোৱে একদম অথৰিটেৰিয়ান টাইপ, অৰ্ডাৰহে দিব আৰু এমপ্লয়িজে কৰিবই লাগিব ইফ দে ৱান্ট টু ছাষ্টেইন ইন দ্যাট অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন। বুজি পাইছা? বিকজ এইটো থিওৰি মতে এমপ্লয়িজ কেতিয়াও মোটিভেটেড হ'বই নোৱাৰে, যিকোনো কাৰণতে এমপ্লয় মোটিভেটেড হ'বই নোৱাৰে। Understood? So when this style of management is adopted, this style of management always concludes that workers disfavor work. Nobody likes to work. Okay, they are always in not the favor of working. What they want is only they want to be paid, but they do not want to work properly. Okay, they always abstain responsibility and the need to be directed. Responsibility jimane dia, they are not ready to take the responsibility properly, and always they are in the need of getting direction from the supervisor. This type of employees, since they are not motivated, so they needs to be controlled, because without motivation it is very difficult to work. But you have assumed that these employees are not motivated due to any reason. So what you need to do, you need to control these employees, you need to make them work, you need to force them, and you need to warn, like you need to give them deadlines, like this is the deadline and you will have to fulfill your target, and this is the thing that is required from your side by the organization, so you will have to do it. So this type of employees always need to be supervised, okay, at every step they needs to be supervised. Clear? Understanding what is this theory X telling?
Yes, ma'am.
But why this theory would be applied if like the employees are not at all motivated?
See, employees are not, it will not be applied for all the employees. If like suppose in an organization there are 200 employees, ठीक है, there are 200 employees, it is not necessary that all those 200 employees will be motivated. There are suppose 150 employees who have found out different reasons to get motivated. Some is motivated because of they are able to build relationships with the employees, some are motivated because they are paid well, some are motivated because of like different physiological needs are met. But there may be like 10 to 20% employees who are not motivated. Now how you will make those employees work? You will have to make the employees work, because you are not paying the employees for free. So for that this type of management style is restricted to minority employees. Understanding? And this type of management style is basically seen to be adopted in large scale organization where many employees are engaged. Understood? So it is forced by the like it is a forced management style that had to be adopted according to McGregor, and he has done this analysis from his observation. He went through some psychological observations and he has found that this was a management style that had to be adopted by organization for minority class of employees who do not find any factor for getting motivated to do the work. বুজি পাইছানে? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now theory Y, as I have told you, these two theories are contrasting. So theory X, whatever I have told you is just the opposite in theory Y. In theory Y, the organization believes that people are getting motivated and they are willing to take the responsibility. They are encouraged to fulfill the goals that they are given. Okay, they are ready to explore and accept the responsibility, and they do not need, like supervision or guidance at every step. What they need is only to know the responsibility that they need to carry, and they are ready to carry it. Okay, so for this type of employees, which is majority, okay, which is found to be in majority working in an organization, theory Y management style, here this theory explains a management style which is what? Participative style. It is not authoritarian style, it is participative. Here the management concludes that employees are happy to work, they are self-motivated, they are creative, and they are enjoying their work with responsibility that they are given. So these people, since they are self-motivated, what they need is only little guidance or little knowledge of the responsibility that they need to carry on. Okay, they do not need a push all the time so that they need to do the work. Understanding? So in this Y type management, people at lower levels, they are engaged in decision making and have more responsibility, because this management style is believing in participative style, participation from everyone. It is not that the decisions will be taken by the top management and it will just be bestowed upon all the other employees and they will have to follow it. No, before taking the decision, every feedback and ideas will be collected, and based on that only a decision is made. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now if you compare this theory X and theory Y based on different factors, how you can differentiate? First, in case of motivation, if you say theory X, it always considers that people dislike work, they want to avoid it, and they do not take responsibilities willingly. But in theory Y, they consider that people are self-motivated and they are sportingly taking responsibilities. Okay, from the management style and control, if you see in theory X type of organization, management is authoritarian, right? But in theory Y type of organization, the management style is participative, employees are also involved in decision making. Okay, in case of work organization, theory X, employees are specialized and the same work cycle continues. But in theory Y, the work tends to be coordinated around wider areas of skill or knowledge. Employees are motivated to develop expertise. Here in theory Y, since this is a rigid type of thing, people here are not, since they are not motivated only to do the work, so definitely they will not be motivated to enhance their skills or knowledge. Whatever they are doing the same work and they are given the orders and they are doing. But in case of theory Y, since their creativity and ideas are respected, so they are always in the verge of developing, enhancing their knowledge and skills for throwing out better ideas and creativeness to the management, because they are given the opportunity, right? Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this was all about McGregor theory and McClellan theory. So I think so with this we are over with module 4. Is it so?
This theory X and Y is given by the same scientist, right?
Same scientist? Oh yeah, same scientist. McGregor
So
only.
when they will know which theory to apply, theory X or theory Y in the company?
For that you will have to analyze, you will have to do analysis of the performance of the employees, and you will have to make an analysis of the employees যদি motivated হৈ আছে self, then definitely you will go for Y. তুমি যদি দেখিছা এমপ্লয়ী একো কাম কৰা মুডতে নাই, কোনো ধৰণৰ মোটিভেশ্যন নাই, স্যালাৰি দিয়া মোটিভেশ্যন নাই, ৰিলেশ্যনশ্বিপ বিল্ড কৰিছে মোটিভেশ্যন নাই, কিন্তু অনলি হোৱাট দে নিড ইজ অৰ্ডাৰ দিলে কাম হয়, অৰ্ডাৰ নিদিলে কাম নহয়, তেতিয়া তুমি থিওৰি এক্স ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিবা.
Okay, ma'am.
So with this, since we are over with module 4, module 4, in the next class, that is tomorrow, we will start with leadership. But as I have told you today, the other class we will be discussing MCQs. So since we have time, we can start the MCQs from now itself. Okay, so let me see. I'll be asking you questions. If you want to write it down, you can write down the questions. I think so that will be helping you from examinations point of view. So let me just find out. Sobe buzi paisa ne? 43 টা স্টুডেন্টৰ মই 3-4টাৰ হে মাত শুনি থাকো এটা সবকে পাৰ্সোনালি তো সুধিব নোৱাৰিম ন নে সুধিম গংগাধৰ দেউৰী আন্ডাৰস্ট্যান্ডিং নাইস
Yes, ma'am.
আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং ওকে হেমন্ত is there
Understand.
understanding
Yes.
Joyশ্রী
Yes, ma'am. Understand.
your voice is breaking Naim
Yes, ma'am. বুজি আছো
বুজি আছা ওকে প্ৰীতিটো বাৰু গম পাই আছো সখ্যাজিতে চাগে বুজিছে শ্ৰাৱণী সুনেনা বুজি পাইছানে সুনেনা কাৰ্কি Sunena Karki has not woke up, I think so. Write down. You people are ready? Can I say the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Write down.
Yes, ma'am.
Erica wants to become the head of the HR department. Erica wants to become the head of the HR department. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
After full stop you write, although the role comes with a generous salary hike, and will put her in charge of several subordinates. Although the role comes with a generous salary hike and will put her in charge of several subordinates, comma, she is mainly pursuing this position. She is mainly pursuing this position because she believes she can do the job because she believes she can do the job better than anyone else, better than anyone else, and wants people to know this, better than anyone else and wants people to know this, and wants people to know this. Written?
Ma'am. Once people do.
Wants people to know this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
After full stop you write, according to McClelland's theory of needs, according to McClelland's capital M small c, again capital C, L E double L A N D apostrophe S, okay? McClelland's theory of needs comma which of the following needs is Erica, which of the following needs is Erica primarily driven by in this case, which of the following needs is Erica primarily driven by in this case? Written? Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Write down the options. Option A, the need for stability. The need for stability. Option B, the need for achievement. The need for achievement. Option C, the need for security. The need for security. And option D, the need for affiliation. Written? So these are the four options. Now you tell me which is the correct option. Read the question properly and then tell me.
Need for achievement.
Okay.
Ma'am, the need for achievement.
Okay. What about the rest? Do you agree what Rupam and Debapriya has said? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So the need for achievement is the correct answer, okay? Okay. The next question, write down. Which of the following is a definition of which of the following is a definition of self-actualization need? Which of the following is a definition of self-actualization need? Option A, write down national minimum wage. Option A is national minimum wage. Option B is sense of belonging. Option C, achieving one's innermost desire. Achieving one's innermost desire. Option D, feeling secured. Option D, feeling secured.
Ma'am, you could please repeat the second option.
Sense of belonging. So which of the following is the definition of self-actualization need? One is national minimum wage, achieving one's innermost desire, sense of belonging, feeling secured. Which is the correct answer?
Achieving one's innermost desire.
Yes, Rupam is correct. It is achieving one's innermost desire. Okay. The last question you write down for this class, and then we'll again continue with it in the next class. Okay. Write down. Motivation is defined by psychologists as motivation is defined by psychologists as option 1, an impulse to accomplish something of significance. An impulse.
Ma'am, what was the answer of second question?
Huh?
Ma'am, second question का answer ma'am.
Achieving one's innermost desire.
Okay, ma'am.
Write down the first option. Quickly write down an impulse to accomplish something of significance. Second option you write down rigidly patterned behavior. Rigidly patterned behavior. Characteristic of all people. Characteristic. Oh, sorry.
Option B.
Yeah, option B, write down rigidly patterned behavior. Rigidly patterned behavior. Characteristic of all people. Option C, you write a need or desire that energizes. A need or desire that energizes and directs behavior toward a goal. And directs behavior toward a goal. And option D, the cause of behavior.
Option key.
Option kuntu
D.
The cause of behavior. I'm repeating the question, okay, with the options. Motivation is defined by psychologists as, option A is an impulse to accomplish something of significance. Option B, rigidly patterned behavior characteristic of all people. Option C, a need or desire that energizes and directs behavior toward a goal. And option D is the cause of behavior. Written? What will be the correct answer?
Is it the option C, ma'am?
Think and tell.
Option C, I believe.
Okay. What about the rest? You do one thing. You think and give me the answer in the next class. Okay? So I'll have
Ma'am,
to.
can you repeat option A? An impulse to accomplish?
Just a second. I have just lost a page because my net has gone. Can anyone help her with the question? Rupam, can you tell her the question?
Motivation is defined by psychologists is option A, an impulse to accomplish something of significance. Option B, rigidly patterned behavior characteristics of all people.
Thank you, Rupam. I got it. I just lost
Okay.
first option. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So let me quickly take your attendance and we'll continue the next class. I want everyone to get the answer till the next class, okay? So, Abhijit?
Yes, ma'am.
Amina?
Yes, ma'am.
Onkur? Arya?
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Bakare? Biki?
Yes, ma'am.
Biraj? Debopriya? Dimpy?
Yes, ma'am. Debupre present.
Dipanjali?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, Vicky also present, ma'am.
Yeah,
Vicky
yeah,
also
yeah,
present.
yeah. Yeah, whoever has lost, do not please tell in the middle. In the last, you tell me, okay? Gangadhar?
Yes, ma'am.
Geet Kumar? Hemonto?
Yes, ma'am.
Joystree?
Yes,
Joydeep?
ma'am.
Kaimang?
Give you more strength, make you powerful speaker. Close have a language and communicate.
Kaimang? Korobi? Moifam? Naz?
Present, ma'am.
Nobojit?
Yes, ma'am.
Naim? Nawaz?
Naim present.
Present, ma'am.
Nivedita?
Yes, ma'am.
Partho?
Yes, ma'am.
Pranav?
Present, ma'am.
Pranjal? Preeti? Priyanka? Rahul?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Rimpi? Rupam?
Yes, ma'am.
Sekhyajit?
Yes, ma'am.
Shantanu? Shilpi? Shravani?
Present, ma'am.
Sunena?
Yes, ma'am.
Suraj? Sweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tridip? Tridisha?
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Now anyone who feels has not responded, you respond now.
Ma'am, Dipanjali.
Okay.
Ma'am, Karabi.
Korobi, okay.
MBK coach.
Biki coach, Joydeep, okay. Kaimang, okay.
Ma'am, Debupriya.
Yeah,
Ma'am, Rahul.
okay. Okay then. See you in the next class then, everyone. Thank you.